fucking loser. Oh, my bad. She went to the other room.
No, why she cross that like that?
Give to Jones. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Life is so crazy, bro.
Well, okay.
5 yards remain on second down.
You're gonna have to ask Majesty for it because I'm broke. Sorry. I will. Majesty can definitely bounce and shake it for a couple dollars.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Is Stro ready? Because he's not. Okay.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. The give is to Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
pulled out the win, Juddy.
Coming up and making the big-time play.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is
saw Corey throw a million picks. Oh, Stro starting it off. And I tripped over my own man. Get the fuck out of here.
And the Jags are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the ground with the former Stanford Cardinal. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, this defense for the Chargers
very pass plays because boys reading these slants.
On the young season.
I like that shit, Jay.
The team to less than 10 points has to be sky high.
I like that shit.
In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Did you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
He'll find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Yeah, I was expecting you to run more screens.
Hurts to throw. Got his man. It's caught.
Oh, my God.
I was like, oh, he only ran one screen the whole game. Who is this new guy?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Coach, none of this shit was on the scout report. None of this shit.
Right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It took me forever to figure out what defense
So the
she was
extra
running.
point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll
We
kick
tried to
off
tell
from
you to
15
jump down
yards
last
further
year. You could have been
upfield.
having fun over there.
And that'll carry
I
over
told
the
that
back
foot.
line
I
of the
told
end
Cam, I
zone
said, bro,
for a
we ran
touchback.
10 seasons and get wild, bro.
10 of the models.
We ran 10, and we really would have, like, damn,
We only
bro,
made the other league because niggas couldn't handle the all Madden.
Yep.
No, and there was a lot of cheating going on in that first league.
I know. That sucks so
That's
much,
what killed
bro.
it. It was a whole lot of cheating. So, and the
See-
same niggas was going to the Super Bowl, but now it's kind of up in the air now because shit,
Yeah.
niggas
They'll
getting
start
better.
out on the ground with
Two,
Jones.
bro. That's so funny.
lose
I knew
yardage and be
what two was
backed
gonna
up
be
to
on
the
because I remember
24.
playing two.
He'll lose
I
a
remember
yard
playing
there,
two
and
when
it's
they
second
had
and
Michael
11.
Vick.
This defense
You know,
is
and everybody
difficult
know what
one to
Michael Vick I'm
prepare
talking
for.
about.
One of the best in the league. They'll
Yeah,
come at you from
and
all
two was one of
angles,
the
and they
niggas
did a
who
nice
was
job
gonna catch,
there stopping him for a
who
loss.
gonna run and either throw that hoe deep or throw it to the flat or run it with Michael Vick every single play.
Every
the whole
single
game.
time.
A lot of times it's that first read
It's
that
like,
you
yeah,
have.
again,
Maybe you get it
I
in
said,
pre-snap.
I'm
He
playing the
locked
game.
in on
Maybe
his
I'm just playing the
target,
game for
but
my
he was
own
covered
selfish
quite
fun
well,
reason.
and that one's incomplete.
And I don't want to just throw that hoe to the same person forever and have fun.
Yeah, no.
Like, remember when I was doing that shit with
An
Jalen
incomplete
Waddle?
pass
A
on
lot of
that
that
last
time was
play.
like,
That
all right,
means
I
they'll
need
need
to
to come
score,
up
so
with
let me just
something
throw
here
this
on
hoe up
third
to him
down.
because I know he's going to outrun everybody. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that wasn't like a part of my, that wasn't like my
Now
game
Jackson.
plan. My game plan was to
That was
throw it
just
at
your,
the Jalen Waddle.
that was just your
Setting
go-to.
up the screen here.
Go-
Like,
go
yeah,
play
if
that.
I
Make
need
that
something,
play.
throw that hoe up.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging
shit.
up from his
And
free
Bam,
safety
and
spot
Bam
as he'll
got,
snap
oh my
him
God.
about a yard
Did you see when
short.
Robbie
They'll
Anderson
get
got
10
hit
there, but it leaves him
and
just short
fumbled?
for fourth
Yep.
down.
Didn't even take 2 steps.
Bro, he got smacked though. And then, and I thought he was down. I really thought he was down. I thought he had like fell down, and when his butt hit the ground, the ball popped out. But then he got a quality strip throwing it to DJ Chark
The carry here for the
over
big
the middle.
tight end. And he's got the
He got a
first
quality
before he's
strip.
brought down
Jada, keep
at the
that.
39-yard line.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
That nigga
Oh,
Stro
yeah,
second
your
in
side of the
league in
field, this
rushing
stage of the
attempt.
game,
Second
you're
in
supposed to
rushing
punt the
attempt.
football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Well, both of us.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run.
Come on, y'all timing this slide shit a little too well.
He's got a
Little
first
too
down,
well.
and he gives himself up there at the end.
Boy, it's supposed to be 8 the
Last
fuck
drive,
up.
remember, similar situation. He
I
forced
think,
him all
I don't
the
even know
coverage
what
through
you
the
should
pick.
do.
He learned better there.
I'm going to start diving in it. I'm going to start diving into where they finna land. So that way, like, it animate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe if there's something, what if there's something on the ground when they try to slide?
Now
Are
a
they gonna
first
hit
down
it?
carry by Jones.
What if he
I don't know, that
hit
dude.
it?
Right around the 16.
Because they're giving them
2
the
yards on
animation.
pickup there. It'll be
Like, they're
2nd and 8.
legit giving
Yeah,
you.
they're gonna give whoever he
Every
says
time.
shit
The way to
first.
execute a run blitz there, they guessed correctly that they would move the ball
Like
on
when
the
I be throwing
ground,
them, when I be
honed
throwing
in
them
on
up
it,
balls
and
that
stopped
don't
them.
get
Mark that
intercepted,
down for a win in the defense's column.
I be trying hard to like,
And
I
now
be
Jackson
pressing
will look
triangle
to
trying to
throw
fight
it.
for them
Cooks
hurts.
on a quick slam. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jones And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Aaron Jones, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I'm back.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
Well, one-handed that up.
So the big play
if you
gets
catch
him
it with
across
2 hands, you could
midfield now
probably
for
take
first
off.
and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get that complete to Alberto. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, shit.
Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking run
Wills,
play.
former first-round pick, guilty there.
I didn't know I had to hand it off to him. Fucking I had it. Oh, dang. My bad. Thanks. I keep forgetting my little thing here.
They'll try the left side. Hines. A beautiful fake. And he will get this into
That's what I'm talking about. Told that BD, yeah, I bye.
Nyheim Hines, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
I got to get my kicker better because this field goal.
Extra point splits the
It's
uprights.
trash.
And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Pharaoh, don't tear that toy up, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They go play action now. Jackson.
They'll roll him out right. And now look at
Yep,
this.
I was waiting on you, boy.
And the Jags grab it. And
yeah.
the return comes to a halt right at the
Excuse me, sir. Your animation did not work that
I
time.
know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And just a yard to go here on second down. They turn to Love on the handoff. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run again with Love on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Boys maybe had to learn how to slow my game down. Shit.
On first down, it's Hines.
How did you
and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Bryce Love, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
And I'm glad I set them subs up in different formations, Corey.
Following the touchdown,
yes,
Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores.
Oh, boy, you got lucky.
That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing again on second down. Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Excuse me.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep.
Yeah,
let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
She hungry, man.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Feelings hurt.
Oh, my God.
I wanted some of that, too, but dang.
Now it's Jackson.
Come on. I need you to get that pick, young man.
Looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Want to punt that ball? Yeah, I want to punt that ball.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Ooh, fuck me. Oh, you ain't fucking him, though. Oh, he did.
First down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Man.
He takes it inside the 40.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened.
That's a good play.
Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start getting back to rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He sets up the screen to Jones.
In the morning,
and he is out of
if he played 2 in the morning, he could
30.
actually just be the first nigga to play.
Good call there on
instead
first
of being
down.
the
And
last
Brandon, I'm getting better
nigga.
reviews and not screaming out,
That way,
screen,
like,
screen,
pretty
screen
much
with my defensive training.
after
they
probably
keep those
after
pass rushers
this
honest,
little
and they
section of
did
games
so
going
there,
on
and they
right
wind
now,
up picking up
we only
positive
gonna be
yardage.
waiting on him and Cliff.
To throw again on second
Cliff
down.
ain't never gonna play.
Jackson. Oh, that's in the
Cliff
double
really couldn't
coverage
get
and
put out of the league
intercepted.
after that.
Picked by
You got to
Tarvarius
play
Moore.
10
And
yards.
the Jaguars are going to get
Soon as that
the
nigga
He already
gets
missed the
there,
first,
soon.
no, this
When a
was
team's
week
turned
3.
it over
Just
3
the
times
first
in
two
the
week
first
three.
games.
half, we just look at the offense
Yeah,
and
he
say,
finished this
guys,
week
what are you
too.
doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense.
and
They've
defense
created the
played the hell out of
takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They
They've been
played
catering
awfully
over
well,
there, man.
swarming to the
Wifey's
ball
sick.
here in the first half.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6
trying to hit
seconds on
it.
the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
Come on.
It literally takes 40 minutes. And I'm not even tripping on it being, I'm not tripping on you playing that hell at 2 a.m. The thing is, you got to play that hell at 2 a.m. on the first day. You know what I'm saying? Not on the second day.
Sports halftime report. Coach,
He'll get back right. He was on a good little schedule last season.
But
We just got to get him back on schedule.
We still on the, all he got to do is play one. Once he get one midday game in, that's it.
Yeah, we just
Once
got to
that's
get
what I'm
him
saying.
back on
Once we
schedule.
get on schedule, it's a
underway
wrap.
in the
Right.
second half. Pettis now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
I really haven't even been throwing the ball. And I need 2 touchdowns to get me.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for
Tight
about
end.
4.
Appreciate
2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, right back to Hines. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, Hines.
Come on, Waddle, hold your block. Come
At the
on.
44. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And Cliff.
On first down, here's
Really?
Love. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger
I think everybody else
territory.
played.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give
David
a little
played
credit here
tell us already, right?
They're playing this game
They're playing
now
right
at their pace.
Yeah.
This is ball
Just the 2
control
usuals.
football,
They're back.
sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's Cliff.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, Candlestick ain't played?
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Where you
now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3 yards remain for second down.
I'm going to miss 3 games for sure.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Hines able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
And I wanted to throw it, but it was too risky. The square to keep coming across the field.
On third down, it's Hines. And he takes
Dang, I should have put rushing yards, man.
Jacksonville. Naeem Hines with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Missed out on some skill points.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's see what Stro want to do.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
what a juke into space! And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
Bait.
Picked off at the 49. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Yes, sir.
Partner, this is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I thought he was done. He was holding that knee, couldn't even celebrate. I was like, oh, yeah, he lost this. If he don't come back.
Hurts.
Kyler took that look like, okay, that's how y'all going to do me? He came back like, no, sir.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. I thought he was gone.
That boy was holding the knee, boy.
That's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On first down, it's Hines. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
But then after that, every other play,
they're always hoping
that slide animation, and I'm talking about I'm in his chin strap.
When you get a nice gain like that,
I'm like,
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually,
his first carry, he loses the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Corey. I just chop Stro, and that nigga made me fumble at the end.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the carry, it's Love.
Yeah.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
B. Green said it. B. Green said it. He just
going to do it for his 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Probably too close to the holidays. When was it supposed to be?
With a 2nd and 6.
Nah, it's probably too close to the holidays. They ticket sales.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. 76 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here.
That's the only thing I can see.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to
any graduation weekend this weekend too.
And say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the side.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bryce Love.
Just probably the
his
time
second
it was
touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
I didn't, bro. But Leslie asked me. I should just tell her to go and get to it. And Popeyes.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties.
I got like $5 free Popeyes dollars in my app.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Thank you.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much.
Juddy, Stro's probably upset you beat me last week.
Any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
35-7.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run.
Got him down to 12 rushes,
is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. A give to Jones.
Come on, give me that hit stick.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was.
Corey, what's the end of your C. Dixon photos at what? Like when you, for your email, the C. Dixon photos
on
at
1st and 10.
It's info at C. Dixon photos.
Okay.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
And
they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Jackson's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They're going to mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yardage.
I ran the ball, but
the
second half, the completion that I had.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
I mean,
and this is why you work on your tackle.
Well, you saw Robbie Anderson.
Tackle him after the catch,
I seen that.
Keep the clock
but
running.
then DJ
just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Like a slant over the middle.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Stro said, I'm not going to throw the ball.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I feel like, honestly,
they'll go again to Jones.
Up or down,
and he's corralled, but but not before getting it inside the 35. 72 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now.
It just depends on
defense has the lead.
I think it just depends on what quarter you in, too.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind
me personally, I feel like if you go 21-0
specifically
in the
this
first
running game,
quarter,
they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far.
No, I'm saying if you're up 25,
maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Just be trying to get out the game.
or just the full
The
quarter.
give is to Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken.
Like I said, it's
for the sake of
because boys be getting showboated. Yeah.
Keep us. Well, I'm talking about keeping some level of realism.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1,100 yards in 2 weeks.
The boy said.
That nigga finna kill the records and it's just gonna look stupid. And then
so it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
He can have the records and the accolades.
But the thing, but what's fucked up about it is that also his players don't progress super fast just for running the field like that.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Shit, gonna do your thing.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
What certs I need to get.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Well,
found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Love again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
No. They don't want to pay him.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down now, it's Love. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Love. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
But they can always come back up.
The team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Majesty,
so for Jacksonville, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew,
that's going to get you more money to pay niggas, bro.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. I mean, you still got a salary cap, but you got money to spend too. Plus, I just like hearing my fans saying my prices might be too high. And I'm like, baby, we 12-0. What you mean they too high? Luton, you only threw one ball? I could have sworn. No, we rushed all game. Yup. Both our backs almost had 100 yards rushing. I was trying to get B-Love 9 more yards. Come on, buddy love. Damn, I picked the wrong thing. I knew I should have. I ain't been trusting my run game, man. We had 3 picks and we had a fumble. We finally made him fumble. Chase Young forced the fumble. Chase Young forced the fumble. Nubs picked it up. Only got 1 sack on the books. Dang. He didn't even sack the quarterback 3. Oh, because Stro liked to run the ball. Yeah, he liked to run the ball.